Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Proline as we get another week started. We took a couple of days off from doing the webcast, but we're back on this Tuesday, the 29th of March, and the NIT semis getting underway tonight. The Final Four taking place at Madison Square Garden. We're going to get into one of those games as Alabama takes on Colorado. Jeff Saad is with me from Las Vegas Sports Services. I'm Dave Koken. Nice to have you with us. Baseball just a couple of days away. We'll be getting into some baseball in the next couple of days here on Proline. But today we're going to focus on the NIT and also get you updated with a couple of really good offers. Also let you know that My Vegas Odds is yours to download completely free of charge. Just go to iTunes or the App Store and download My Vegas Odds for all the latest information from here in Las Vegas that pertains to the sports gambling world. Again, that's My Vegas Odds. What's up, Jeff? You got some good stuff lined up tonight for the folks?
Yeah, last night I had a big one. I had a best bet one with Creighton. Tonight I have an NBA NIT doubleheader. It's the NIT game is Wichita State, Washington State. That's a game we're not going to be talking about today. You get both games just $5. All you have to do is call LVSS toll free 1-866-575-8918, 1-866-575-8918.
Well, before we get into the Colorado-Alabama game, I can tell you that the side on that game is going to be my NIT game of the year. I like this game quite a bit. So I'll be talking about the total here on the show, which I also think might offer some value. But if you want to get that NIT game of the year, the side in tonight's Colorado-Alabama game, it's only $25. The game is not available online anyplace. It's strictly by personal service players because this is a big play on the personal service. And, well, to be honest with you, they don't like it when I put games online for small amounts of money. It's like, what am I paying a lot for when I can get this for a little online? So the game is not available online, but I will get it to you for $25 if you call the office. 1-866-841-1665 is the number to call. Again, that's my NIT game of the year on the Colorado-Bama matchup. 1-866-841-1665. Let's look at the game. Jeff, I'll start on this because I'll let you talk about the side, but I like the total in the game as well. Not as strong as I like the side, but, the one thing we know about these two teams is that they're really good at home. Alabama has never lost a game at home all year. Colorado has only lost a couple at home all season. When they go on the road, it's a different story, and where they've been impacted the most is on the offensive end, not surprisingly. So, in essence, I think you've got both teams in what would be considered their weakest role tonight, which is traveling. And I would expect that the offenses are going to be compromised a little bit because they just don't shoot it as well in these scenarios. And you add in the pressure of being in a Final Four. And I know it's not the NCAA tournament, but it's still the NIT Final Four. And believe me, these four teams that are there now, these two plus the Washington State and Wichita State, they want to win, okay? These four teams want to win this thing. So there's not going to be anybody who's, I don't know how excited I am to be here. I think you'll see a lot of intensity on defense from both teams tonight. I'm going to look for the game to stay under the total. I think there's a decent shot of the under being the value here and of getting you a winner. So that'll be my play. And if you want to get the side in this game, make sure and call the number 1-866-841-1665. Just $25 for that NIT game of the year. Jeff, it's all yours as far as what you want to talk about in this game.
Well, both teams are making a statement. They each thought they should have been in the NCAA tournament. Both had 3 home games coming into the semifinals, but I think Alabama was slightly more impressive. They had, after beating Coastal Carolina, they beat 2 pretty good teams, New Mexico and Miami. Colorado, after beating Texas Southern, they beat California, but Cal lost its leading scorer midway through the game. And they were very fortunate to beat Kent State, a Mid-America Conference team that was playing a 6th game away from home in 13 days. Colorado definitely can score. They're 11th in the country at 80 points per game, although this traveling, what you were talking about, could have an effect on that. Also, Alabama is 8th in the country in scoring defense. They're only allowing about 59 points per game. Alabama's defense averaging 9.4 steals per game, and their opponent field goal percentage 38.3%, which is another good news for your under tonight. So, and I always like teams that overcome adversity or slumps and then go on a roll, similar to what Butler is doing right now. And Alabama got off to a bad start. They lost 6 of the first 11, and since then they've gone 19-5. So this is a great matchup, but I will give the edge to Alabama.
I'll tell you one thing. I think there's a good chance that both these teams will be playing in the bigger tournament next year. They're both programs that are going in the right direction. Grant was a great hire for Alabama. curiously enough, his former school, Virginia Commonwealth. How about that? So VCU kind of producing some big-name coaches, with Grant doing a really fine job at Alabama. And by the way, he's a former Billy Donovan assistant in Florida. He's got the pedigree. And Ted Boyle, I think, is the right guy for Colorado. They've gone through some real tough times out there. It's been a long time since Colorado's been even mildly relevant in basketball, and Boyle's definitely got them going in the right direction. So again, some good stuff out there on this game. Some good opportunities to make money tonight. My NIT game of the year, $25, 1-866-841-1665. That's the only place you can get it. And don't forget my daily free plays. They've been kind of back and forth lately, but they're free plays, and for you recreational guys, I think they're games you can enjoy, and they don't cost anything. You can call toll free 1-888-712-6800 to get the game on tape, or you can have it texted directly to your cell phone. Just text my last name, Kokin, Cokin, to 313131. That's Kokin to 313131. And Jeff, you got a pair of games tonight. Only $5. This is a good offer.
Absolutely. NBA NIT doubleheader. It's both games $5. All you have to do is call LVSS. It's toll free 1-866-575-8918. That's 1-866-575-8918.
All right, that's it for this Proline. We'll be coming back the next couple of days and taking a look at some baseball in addition to some basketball that's out there as we head toward the Final Four, and we get some good thoughts on that as well. As always, thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.